No, no, I think it's you can't eat your cake and have it. Well, I suppose you could technically if you don't mind holding a handful of shit, but I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I like the nebula, that was nice. Of course, I like animals. That's one of the funny things of talking about relativistic morality or ethics. If, I I've studied Ayn Rand and I was somewhat of an objectivist, and there's certain elements to it that I can see. Yet, I find myself more and more along the lines of a relativist. Um, when it comes down to it, I don't look things in terms of just humanity. A lot of times it's just plain consciousness. Perhaps I'm looking at things a little too broadly. I remember talking a little bit about eating meat, and yeah, I like meat. I do eat some meat, and yet I'm uncomfortable with the idea of killing animals because there's a consciousness, especially when there's a consciousness. It makes me shudder. I drive truck for a living, and I see roadkill, and whenever I do, it I I ran over a dog once. It still it still jolts me. But I guess it's very hard to put any kind of line on anything like that because when it comes down to it, I can kill a plant because I don't think it has consciousness, and I can eat that. I can eat meat and be bothered by it. I don't know. What is it? Relativists just want to have a clean conscience? Is that it? I don't know. Empathy. I feel a certain empathy for um, a lot of animals because there are times when you look them in the eye and you get an acknowledgement back. They look you back in the eye and they recognize another consciousness. I've had it from a few dogs, not all. You know, it's not willy-nilly. There's a few dogs. It's funny because even some people, you look them in the eye and they'll avert their gaze. It's like you don't get that connection a lot of times, even from some people. But there, sometimes you get that recognition, that acknowledgement of another consciousness that gives you that connection, that tendency towards empathy. And I don't really know what I'm going at with this. I just thought I'd talk a little bit. How you doing? Talk to you later.